plot was actually found by accident really. It was a Sunday, it was boring, it was raining, and both my wife and I were looking through the local newspapers in the property section, and the barn conversion was advertised on the left-hand side, I believe. And what it was a place in York wanting a big renovation. It was one of those, we can do this, let's give it a go. We went to go and have a look, placed our bid, and were successful in gaining the land. The products were a 2-inch handmade brick. It was a barn conversion or renovation, so we had old bricks to try and match to. So we had some 2-inch bricks that we got from our company, and they were tied into the existing courses. And we tried to find some old pan tiles for the roof, but they were quite frost damaged, so we ended up getting some clay pan tiles with an old weathered appearance. When it comes to the inside, we didn't really want to go to the hassle of an entire oak framed building. So what we did was we decided to go for lots of oak inside, some of it structural, some of it not. So from the hallway we've got a stone floor. We didn't want too much oak. This leads into an oak staircase, and upstairs we've got 5 king post trusses, pitch ceilings, all within the bedrooms. Downstairs we've got a large kitchen measuring approximately 8 metres by 8 metres, again with king post trusses and purlins, a marble floor and a central island. Office, we have oak flooring, oak skirting and oak doors, and lots of timber in the inside, which is purely cosmetic but to give the effect of an oak frame building. Through into the lounge, again matching oak floors. We have a wood burning stove and a small ingle nook fireplace using a matching 2-inch brick that we used on the outside. Most of the trades initially, I thought it was going to be me. I can do everything. I can drive the mini digger, which I did. I hired a mini digger at £250 a day, and I didn't know which lever or pedal to press, but taught myself. So mini diggers, bit of knocking down was done by me. Brickie, the actual brickie was done by a local guy. He did all of the work himself and I did most of the labouring. Trade, plumber, yes, we got plumbers in, we got electricians in, but a lot of the day-to-day stuff, say the laying of the floors, putting down some screed, some concreting, the labouring, all that sort of stuff was all done by myself and my wife. The worst part about the build was a phone call that we received on the Easter Sunday. We started the project in around the late February, early March, and the Easter then was quite late. We got a phone call from the fire brigade at York saying that the barn had fallen down. We'd spent weeks and weeks actually clearing the inside of the barn, digging all the inside out, taking out all the old materials that were left inside, and really going to town so we had an open plan of something to start with by pouring a screed and an internal course of breeze block. And this was all done. It took weeks to do, small mini diggers, wheelbarrows, shovels, hard work. And then we got the phone call to say yes, it had fallen down. We jumped in the car and were met by the police, the fire brigade and the local council. The local council, because there's a bridleway that runs nearby, they were searching for bodies underneath all the rubble with thermal imaging cameras, and we had now half a barn of what we originally had. Would we do anything different? Yes, I suppose we would. Although we're quite meticulous at planning, you need to sort of think of what could go wrong, might go wrong, and have a contingency plan for that. Although it sounds a bit far-fetched, all our planning was done and everything was ready to go. We got to first floor lift and the builder then turned around to us and said, "Where's the scaffolding?" We'd forgotten the scaffolding. Simple things that you do forget. So try and go through it as much planning as possible, to where you want the light switches, to where you want the taps, to what floor coverings you've got, how thick it is, who's doing what, where and when. If you get the planning right in the first place, then that's what we do different again.